Since buyers now have a lot more leverage, there's a lot of issues of buyers and contracts now. People don't understand how the contract works as far as rights of cancellation of buyers and contingencies and things like that.
Buyers are more willing to make demands on the seller. The sellers have to be careful to the extent that the demands become excessive. They keep a good track on the timelines, deadlines on their contracts, so if they want to go ahead and terminate the contract, that they haven't waived the right to do so.
Buyers become more challenging as the transaction progresses. We're seeing a lot of cases where buyers are trying to back out of the transaction or simply trying to negotiate an extension to leverage a price reduction.
Plus, a real risk now is when prices are not going up as fast, buyers are a lot more concerned with the property being in really good shape. If there's anything wrong with the house, especially since now it's worth less than they paid for it 3 months ago, they're upset. They're looking for someone to blame. It's often the realtor.
I think the sellers are disclosing less, so I think you have to be careful because they want to sell their property. There's more urgency. On the flip side, I think the buyers are doing a little bit better investigation.
The realtor's best defense against litigation is always, and this is the same in either type of market you're in, a buyer's market, a seller's market, a hot market, a cold market. Number one, of course, is disclose everything that you possibly know. When in doubt, disclose.
A realtor's best defense against litigation is what I refer to as the conversation or communication log.
Keep excellent documentation and really good notes. I can't emphasize a transaction or conversation log enough to document exactly what they've told buyers, exactly what they've told sellers, and what's transpired.
I think the most important legal tip as far as liability is to remember there's special laws dealing with houses that go into foreclosure. The numbers of foreclosures are up tremendously. People are going into default, and then they become desperate to sell the house, which is fine. You can sell a house when you're in foreclosure. When you buy a house in foreclosure, if the buyer's an investor, you must use special paperwork, special forms. If you don't use the right forms, it's a criminal offense. The investor can go to jail. The agent can get in a lot of trouble.
No interest loans or interest-only loans, negative amortization, even adjustable rate financing with a low down payment. If a buyer is looking for that kind of financing, make sure that you refer the buyer/borrower to at least 3 different mortgage brokers and steer them away from mortgage brokers who you know use creative techniques in order to bolster income and assets in order to qualify for financing.